If I told you to remember what Minecraft used to be like, what would you picture? Some of you may think of the end update with the Elytra. Others may think of the early updates of the console versions. But for the veterans, you may remember the old alpha beta versions of the game. But for some, it goes back even further. I am of course referring to Black Steel. Wait. Oh, sorry, too far back. I am talking about Minecraft InfDev. This version of Minecraft comes from June of 2010, almost 15 years old now. It was the first update to add infinite generation, a change that was actually controversial at the time. This is the first version I would officially call Minecraft as we know it, and we are going to be spending 100 days in it. There is a lot different in this version. There is no sprinting, no hunger bar, no crouching, no biomes, and so much more. My name is Riley-tastic, and today we're going to be answering the question, is this early version enjoyable despite lacking so many features? Let's find out, starting at day 1. When I loaded into the world, I was kind of blown away by how different the game was. There were the obvious things like you can't sprint, but you also can't crouch in this version, and there aren't inventory shortcuts like shift click. The super vibrant green leaves and trees also were impossible to miss. You might notice that the hunger bar is gone too. For those who don't know, sprinting actually wasn't a thing for a long time. And because of how OP it was, Notch added hunger points and revamped the food system. But before that, food directly healed your hearts and you didn't have to go through an eating animation. The caveat is that food cannot stack. This is my awesome house where I just kind of chill in the night and then, you know, whoa, oh, my hand. I broke my arm. What? Huh? Whoa, what? Why does my hand do that when I'm in my menu? I don't understand that. Sun's about to set and night is about to begin. Unfortunately, I have no business surviving in this night, so I'm just gonna kind of AFK and wait till it's day. On day 2, I immediately went back to getting resources because I really wanted to create a proper shelter. Doors also looked really weird because it had no holes in the model, but the block did. I can also punch doors, which is really awesome. I love that. I went around looking for caves when the sun began to set, which is not ideal when you can't sprint. On day 3, I went to the beach to look in this cave, and after finding some ground iron, I exposed a cave system that actually went pretty deep. I didn't go super far down, but I did get a ton of iron from here. There isn't much progression to be made in this challenge, but I'm taking a big step here. After collecting some more materials, I went back home to turn my work in progress house into a temporary shelter. Day 4 was spent collecting cobblestone for the floor plan, which I want to do a checker pattern of cobblestone and stone slabs. Also, I need to point out something. Iron tools suck in InfDev. The speed is nice, but the durability is awful. I swear, it's like halved. You can only get 2 stacks. It sucks. Besides that, things are going pretty good, I guess. On day 5, I learned something interesting. When I crafted some stairs for the roof, they looked super strange. That's not the weird part though. The weird part is the fact that the way they work makes no sense. What? Why? No. Why are you like this? Are you kidding me? I can't build stairs? I mean, seriously, what a horrible system. I almost finished the roof on day 6 and decided to add a stone slab trim around the middle of the wall. Oh. What? Come back. Huh? I wanted to finish the top with oak slabs because the stairs were wonky, but they don't exist yet? It's so weird. There's so much missing in this version of the game. It's insane. On day 7, I continued to gather resources and build. I added smooth stone slabs on top and it looks nice, but I hate that I can't make those 2 stairs be sideways. I also finished the stone slab trim around the house and added a doorway which will lead to a bigger room, which would be the main room of the house. I started day 8 with gathering wood and I gathered some flowers to decorate a pathway. Okay, this is really annoying me, but like, there we go. Look at that. That's nice. I was working on the floor plan of the big room for the rest of the day, but I found out that you can actually hit blocks through the top door block. I mean, I get the logic, but I never knew this was a thing. I spent most of day 9 just mining cobblestone and punching sheep. I got some progress on the cobblestone floor and things were looking good. I also found out how expensive ladders are. Good thing I forget they exist and never use them in the rest of the video. On day 10, I crafted some stone axes and went out to chop trees. I wanted to begin the second roof, which will be bigger, so I'll need a decent amount. I'm still not used to axes just vanishing instead of shattering to a million pieces, but yeah. After that, I spent the rest of the day working on the roof. I spent all of day 11 turning my wood into stairs and working on the roof. I actually managed to finish it without running out of wood, which is not something I was expecting. Nice, nice. Okay, let's take a look at this from the outside. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, size-wise. That's good. On day 12, I ran into this weird bug where the entity shadows looked weird. They were all circly, I don't know, it was strange. I promise though, it does not last for long. I was working on the walls and I wanted to add sandstone, but it doesn't exist. Apparently, it doesn't become a thing until beta, so that's fun. I replanted a lot of the trees I took down on day 13 and gathered some dirt and wood. That was pretty much it for today. For day 14, I kept working on the room. I also began the hallway, which would lead to some other rooms to make this house a little nicer. I decided that I was sick of going back and forth building and gathering resources every single day, so I'm going to devote a couple days just to resource gather. I spent most of the day getting stone. I also found this glitch where if you hold left click in your inventory and leave, it'll cancel the mining animation while still mining blocks, and it looks really weird. When heading home, I discovered some crazy terrain in the distance. Whoa. Whoa, what the? That goes so high up. That's even higher than the other one. What the? I have to go over there. Boats exist, right? On day 16, I went out to explore that terrain I saw, and what I found was genuinely breathtaking. Dude, this looks sick. Whoa, whoa, what the? This is so much cooler. No, what? Why can't I live here? Whoa, dude, I'm building something here. I don't care. This, oh my, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, seriously, this is some of the coolest terrain generation I've ever seen in Minecraft. This looks incredible. Like, oh my gosh, I want to live here. This is amazing. Like, this is so cool. I will be back, and I will be moving here, but I'm not abandoning my house. Not yet. You know, a lot of people say that older Minecraft is just Minecraft with less features, but like, look at this. Tell me you've seen something like this in new Minecraft. I mean, forget the Caves and Cliffs update. This is sick. This terrain is so cool. I totally get why people miss the old terrain. That is incredible. My area looks so boring now. The place I'm living in now is cute, don't get me wrong, but that terrain is otherworldly and I need to build there. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna finish my beginner house and then move. I spent most of day 17 just chopping trees. Now you may be thinking, Riley, for the love of God, please get some iron and use some iron tools, but you don't understand. Iron tools are the worst. Iron is already pretty hard to get because I struggle to find caves, and with how bad the durability is, it's just not worth it. It's just not. So I'm just gonna use stone. Deal with it. I also spent day 18 chopping trees, but I found something I was not expecting to find. A brown mushroom. Honestly, I'm surprised they exist in this early a version, much less on the surface. On day 19, I finished up the house with the supports and walls and decided that there just wasn't much for me here. I wanted to leave a sign saying gone fishing or something, but signs are gigantic? What the? Why is the sign so big? Gone fishing. Why is the sign 1.5 blocks tall? What the heck? And why can't I not? Why is it like diagonal? I went to the water line and decided that I was gonna build a bridge. It would just make travel much easier. I spent day 20 working on my bridge, and bridging without sneak is so awful. I made some homemade beacons just to show where this was, and I stupidly decided to connect the 2 towers at the top. Don't kill me! That mistake shattered my armor durability, and now I have to build up there, get rid of that little bit of blocks, then break it down, which is gonna suck. But there wasn't time for that today. On day 21, I was ambushed by a skeleton, and it really caught me off guard. Ow! Ah! Where's your bow? Fight me, I don't care. I don't even care. Yeah! I'm a straight gangsta. I've been playing this game for too long. I took down the 2 blocks, and the beacon was looking pretty nice. If you're wondering why I'm building all these beacons and stuff, there's no F3, but there's also no bed, so if I die, I just go back to world spawn. So I just want to make sure I don't get lost. I spent all of day 22 and day 23 mining for cobblestone. I decided to just dig into a tunnel and see how far it could take me. Still works. 15 years ago. They call me the miner master. No, they don't. They do not call me that. Once my mining trip was finished, I went to my chest to see how much I had collected. All right, let's see the haul. Ooh, that's a lot of cobblestone. You might be thinking this is a ton of cobblestone for a bridge, but trust me, this is nothing. On day 24, I was working on the bridge and I realized the bridge was off-centered. Oh no. Uh-oh is right, but not for the bridge stuff. Turns out shortly after I said that, the footage just cuts off. I didn't even realize this happened until editing now, and I know this happens at least one other time because I actually caught it while recording. Thankfully, it only cut out 2 days. All you're missing out on is me slaving away at the bridge. I kept working on the bridge when I somehow ran out of cobblestone. Bruh, come on. That wasn't enough cobblestone, are you kidding me? Time to go mining, my favorite thing in the wide world, and a billion pigs are spawning in front of me for some reason. Why there's so many? I went back to the mines, but I dug down to the bedrock layer to mine for diamonds as well, and decided to just turn my brain off and mine. But that's when I experienced how god-awful lava is in this version. What the? Oh my gosh. Don't, oh my gosh, stop it! Stop! Stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Stop! Stop it! Why is it going on so long? I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What? Why did it go for that long? After I went back, I heard flowing water and realized this led to a huge cave, so I collected some iron and gold. Ah! Oh my gosh! Did you see that? How much I flinched? Unfortunately, it seems like I didn't learn my lesson the first time. Ow! No! No, 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 no! Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. No. Not like this! Not like this! After collecting my stuff, organizing my inventory, and getting jiggy with it, I continued the cobble grind. I caved the whole day and still did not find any diamonds. But on day 29, I finally found it. Diamonds! Yes! Okay, I don't want lava ruining my life, so let's just make sure there's no lava to ruin this moment. Yes! 5! Life is good at Minecraft InfDev. I crafted a diamond pickaxe and the durability is also not amazing. Great. After mining what is hopefully enough cobble, I went back and smelted all my ores and we're back to actually having armor. While we're here, I'll just explain how armor works in this version because it's a little bit different. A full set of armor, no matter what kind of rarity, takes you to full armor stats. But the lower the durability is, the lower the armor stats are. I am so glad they changed this in later versions because wow, fall damage takes out so much durability. After a lot of mining, I went back up and it was already day 30. The end of day 30. Oh. I kept working on the second bridge wall and thankfully I actually finished it. But now I have to fill in the bridge itself, which I wasn't even close to filling up. Back to the mines. I spent all of day 32 mining and I managed to get 5 more diamonds, which is pretty cool. On day 33, I tried filling in the bridge and I got so close, but I wasn't quite there. No. 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 No! I needed to get stone slabs for railing anyway, so guess where I went back to? The mines! Woo! Yeah, I love mining and crafting, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my life mining cobblestone. I love this game. Yeah! On day 34, I finally finished the bridge and it was starting to look pretty great. I went back to the new lands just to scour out the landscape and the sun began to set. I decided that for my area, I wanted to start on my main base, which is going to be a massive skyscraper. I want to lean in on the big fun structures people used to make in these old versions, and I think a mega tower would be really fun to make. But the main material is going to be stone, so yeah, a lot of mining. Before I even get to that though, I worked on the trail that would lead to my main area, and after I got some good progress, the sun set. For day 36, I got some gravel to act as the main road. It's not bad. I like it. I want my building to be in the center of the whole area, but I don't want to accidentally get lost. So just to make sure I can easily tell where to go, I began the outline of a tower which I can work on later. I started clearing some trees so I can work on the eventual pathway that'll lead to the main area. But I also wanted to create an official mine, so I started carving one out in the mountain. Before I even talk about what I did today, can we just talk about how much more interesting the world looks now that I'm doing stuff here? I really wish I spawned here because the terrain is so fun. On day 37, I continued to cave down and I decided to do it one column at a time just to see how deep it goes, and turns out it's pretty deep. I was mining into the night and then this happened? Whoa, what the heck? I'm phasing in and out of reality. Uh-oh. Is that like a phantom block? Stop. What the? It's happening here too? Why? You know what? This area is demonic. Do I have to change the direction? Why is it doing that? That makes no sense. Not sure if that'll be there forever, but I continued mining like nothing happened. I used my cobblestone to finish the tower, and as I was working on it, it was actually really fun building this tiny little tower. Looking at all the terrain from above in a fortified structure really made me feel something. I was starting to understand why this game was so popular even back then. Stepping back, it's not insanely impressive looking, but for what it is, I really like it. I spent all of day 39 mining and I finally hit the bottom, which is nice, so I kept mining to gather cobblestone. I decided that while I'm setting up base, I should turn the tower into a temporary base just to hold my items, as the chests are beginning to get a little crammed. So I flattened the area inside and began to store stuff in the chests and began to refurbish the area as well. I thought about adding a ceiling, but I like how when you look up, it kind of looks like a void. It reminds me of those old games with fixed camera angles, and if you turn the camera around, there's just nothing there. I started day 41 by killing some pigs for food, and mobs were just spawning like crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so much meat. What the heck? Who needs farming? What? Oh, they're invading the bridge. This bridge needs a hero, and that hero is me. This bridge ain't big enough for the 1, 2, 3 for the billion of us. That's right. You can't. You think you can run, but you can't. That's right. And balance was restored to the Minecraft world. Honestly, at this point, I was really starting to enjoy this challenge. I'm genuinely having a lot of fun. I wanted to begin the trail towards the main area, and I thought it'd be cool if I had a little wall on the left, so I used my leftover cobblestone to build that up. I wanted to do it on the other side too, but it turned to night and I didn't want to deal with the mobs. This was the other day I accidentally didn't record, so that's fun. Not much happened though. All I did was finish the walls and add a staircase that'll lead to the main path through the tower. On day 43, I continued to terraform the hill to the side, and I got a decent amount of progress done. I finally began the trail on day 44, but I didn't realize I was out of gravel, so I went back to collect all my materials, and on the next day, I was gonna go down to the old mines to collect some more gravel. After getting some more, I went back to the new area and began filling in the trail. I realized I might need to do some terraforming on the right side to give a stable flooring, but I think it's time I finally begin this project and figure out the proportions of this thing. On day 46, I started smelting some cobblestone when I realized I'm gonna need a lot more coal. So I picked off what I could find and began the layout. I want this to be decently big, but not so big that I can't finish it in the video. But before I can get any substantial progress, the day ends. Let me just say, it is such a pain building without being able to crouch. Bridging is nearly impossible, and I was constantly falling trying to map this thing out, which slowed down progress significantly. I got some decent progress though, so that's good. Okay, so there's a slight problem with the skyscraper. I tried not to build it under the floating island, but it does seem to clip into it a bit. To try and preserve what I can, I'm gonna make it so the tower thins every level, but I'm not sure what good it'll do, but we can try. I was AFKing the night and I went into the bathroom, and while I was doing that, yeah, super fun. After that whole fiasco, I spent day 49 just mining for cobblestone and coal because we'll need a lot. We are officially at the halfway point of this challenge, and I really want to spend my time wisely. And when I mean wisely, I mean mining, because that's what I did all today. On day 51, I witnessed something horrible. I saw a sheep go somewhere where few dare to go. Oh my god, I just watched a sheep commit. Oh wait, I can't say that on YouTube. I'll have to censor that. This is a place where a sheep lost its life in a tragic accident, jumping off of this cliff. This sheep will not be forgotten. Rest in peace, Larry the sheep. 2010 to 2025. I don't know why it's tilted like that, but rest in peace. No! After smelting some cobblestone, I worked on the building until the sun set. I kept building on day 52 when I finished the first layer, but I want to do 2 to 3 more of this before I work on the second story, where I make it a little bit thinner. But I ran out of stone, so yeah. The mining and building loop will continue for a while. As I was waiting for the night to pass, I decided to craft a bow to see how it works before the sun rose. I was mining into the night when lava struck. again. Ow! No! 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 Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dang it, I hate everything. I hate everything. Ah! I spent all of day 54 mining, so here's a fun fact about Minecraft InfDev. In the early versions of InfDev, but not the one I'm playing, brick pyramids would spawn because there wasn't any natural way to collect bricks. But the structure didn't last for very long. Anyways, back to the game. I spent day 55 bringing my stuff back and smelting some stone, and while I waited, I began terraforming the floor to fit the building better. The fall damage continued to be really annoying. On day 56, I got some work done with terraforming and continued the wall. It was starting to get some nice height to it, but we have a lot to go. I want to fill in the glasses I'm building because it'll be annoying to fill in later, so I need a lot of glass before I can continue. So I'll start mining it tomorrow. I head to the old island to collect all my sand, and when I head back and waited for it to smelt, it turned to night. I used all my glass of stone to build, and I got a lot of good progress done. After a day of hard work, I took a step back, and this thing was gonna be awesome. But the fun's over because it's time to get stone. On day 59, I continued to work on the third layer, and even though I ran out of stone, it was starting to look pretty good. Okay, and this is the first story. 3 layers, but 1 story. Oh, dude, this is gonna be so sick. No! No! Stop! You have so much to live for, you don't have to do it! Listen, just hang in there, I'll save you. Don't even think about it. I know I killed a whole group of your people on... Oh my gosh! Oh, I saved you. I saved you. No! No! Okay, great. Now I have to make another grave. Okay, cool. Yada, yada, yada. Rest in peace. Whatever. I decided that from here on out, I would not kill any more sheep, but try and save them all. They generously provided me with wool. In exchange, I will do what I can to prevent any more sheep deaths. Mark my words. I started day 60 by saving a sheep in danger, and let me just say, life as a hero feels good. The rest of the day was not fun. I went down into the mines when I found diamonds, but lava was above it, and every time I tried to mine the ore, the item immediately shot up into the lava. Then I got a mouthful of it, which costed 4 steak not to burn to death, which is all my food. So if I accidentally touch lava one more time, I am dead. Then I get scared again by the game. Whoa, whoa. Don't scare me like that. This version is fun, but man, it can get annoying. On day 61, I decided to head back to the surface to get some food, and I decided to craft a gold block, and wow, they are ugly. One thing I'm also just noticing now is that there is absolutely 0 redstone in this version of the game. I don't use redstone at all, but it's strange to play in a version without it. I spent the rest of the day gathering cobblestone to my tower. Speaking of, guys, I messed up. I was doing research for my thumbnail when I came across a very, very similar video. Yeah, it turns out I actually watched this video like a year ago. Well, I completely forgot about it. I guess I subconsciously took a lot of ideas from this. I would have changed my main build, but at this point, it's way too late now, and it would take days to restructure. So I'm just gonna go all in. Besides, their designs are pretty different, and there isn't much to build in this version, so... Nikos, if you're seeing this, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I spent day 62 mining cobblestone, and when I came up, I put everything I could into a furnace and waited for all to smelt overnight. On day 63, I began to work on the second story, and I made a full day's worth of progress here. The build idea may have been copied, but it is still looking pretty good. As I was waiting for more cobblestone to smelt, I overlooked my land, keeping watch over the sheep. I saw one in peril, but unfortunately, it could not be saved. No! No! No, no, no! 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 Come on. Oh my gosh, I can't even... Okay, here we go. Oh... Man, rest in peace, sheep. I tried, but can't save them all. I can't save them all. That is the 3rd grave now. I continued to work on the second layer of the second story when it turned to night. On day 65, I continued to build when I finally ran into the problem, the island. Oh man. I hit it and I don't want to take the whole thing down, so the building's just gonna have to clip through it. I ran out of glass though, so I went to the beaches to gather sand. After some non-destructive terraforming, I got some stacks, and that's when I ran into another problem. I'm running out of coal. I'm collecting way more cobblestone than I am coal, so this will be an issue. As I walked to the tower to continue building, I gotta say I am loving how this is starting to look. The scale of it is massive for such an old version of the game, and I cannot wait to finish it. After some more building, I unfortunately ran out of stone, so I'll have to go back down into the mines again. Oh yeah, remember how I said it felt like the durability of tools were halved? Well, I was right. I was literally exactly right. They doubled the durability of tools in Minecraft Alpha, the version after InfDev. And pickaxes? Yeah, they can mine exactly 2 stacks of blocks, which is what I predicted earlier. I have been playing this game for far too long. I finished mining up some more stone and decided to head back to the old mine because there was plenty of coal veins in that cave system I explored. I decided to lower the fog for fun because why not? And things are going pretty well. I probably should have brought armor though. I got like heavily ambushed. While I was fighting, I almost died, and I don't think I would have been able to trace back in time. I got 2 stacks of coal from the mine and went back home to smelt my cobble. On day 68, I went back to the tower to continue building when the island was really in my way now. So I got to work with cutting it in half, and unfortunately that took the entire day. Nice. I started by crafting some arrows on day 69, or I guess try to. Yeah, you can't craft arrows, I guess, which is super lame. What is the point of flint in this version? By the way, no, you can't make flint and steel, so I don't know. I spent the rest of the day mining the island. It's honestly a better source of stone than I thought, but I didn't get to finish just yet. On day 70, I finished off the island chunk and finished the 2nd story. Before I start the 3rd though, I know I'm close to the height limit, so I used cobblestone to measure just how much space I had left to work with. And honestly, I think I can fit it. We'll have to see though. I spent the beginning of day 71 gleefully watching this pig die and continue to slave away at my beautiful tower. Unfortunately, while beginning the 3rd story, I freaking died. Oh no. No. It takes like 2 minutes to walk back, which is actually a lot of wasted time if it keeps happening. And something tells me I will be falling down a lot when building the roof. After a little more building, I ran out of stone, but I still have some coal left to smelt the cobble. Unfortunately, I need more glass and I'm out of coal again. But I need to start farming something else now. I need wool. A lot of wool. I don't want my skyscraper to be a near direct copy of this other guy's built, so this is no longer a skyscraper, no. This is now a temple. To draw out tension though, I'll let you guys see for yourself what I plan on building. I will need to finish this place first though. On day 73, I collected some sand, and honestly, I decided I'm not gonna go back down for coal. I just really don't want to, and honestly, wood isn't that bad of a replacement. So we got some wood and spent the rest of the day smelting sand and cobble. Day 74 was a tragic one. As I was ascending Sheep Temple, I saw 2 sheep in danger. Unfortunately, one died before I could get to it. Don't do it. No! No! Thankfully, after building the grave, I managed to save the other, but tragedy wouldn't end there. As I reached the top, I saw 3 sheep on the island, and one by one, they dropped like flies. No! Why are there so many sheep up here? Wait, give me your wool. Oh! No, don't! Oh! No! What is happening? I'm so sorry. Somehow, I fell so hard that my skin factory defaulted, but I had just enough cobble to make all 3 graves of those who had fallen. Unfortunately, that took the entire day. Anyways, I spent day 75 going back down into the mines to gather cobble when I ran into lava, and again, at full health and 2 stakes, it took me down to 1.5 hearts. Lava is dumb. I spent the rest of the day in the mines. I also spent all of day 76 mining, and this tunnel was getting super wide. I eventually ran out of sticks for stone pickaxes, so I head back up to the surface. On day 77, I took some of the stone that cooked and began to work on the building when a crazy amount of sheep decided to spawn at the bottom. So I went down and harvested that sweet wool. After some more building, I can definitely fit a 2nd layer without hitting world height. Things were looking pretty good. I started day 78 by going back to the beach to gather sand for my windows and let them cook as well. I got some more progress done, but trust me, once this glass cooks, we can probably finish the entire building very soon. On day 79, I finished the walls and it was finally time to work on something I was long dreading, the roof. Any mistakes on this and I fall to my death, so there is no room for error. Let the roof building commit. No! That is the dumbest way I could fall. I decided I would much rather work on the floor than the ceiling, and I thought I would have enough cobblestone for it, but no. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Back to the mines. I spent day 81 in the mines, and at this point it was getting really late at night and I was kind of losing it. Diamonds, yeah. It was 1. I love this game. This game is good. I went back up to the surface and thankfully I did have enough cobblestone to finish the floor. And it felt pretty good. Yes, floor is done. I'm not gonna have enough cobble for the ceiling. Please let this be enough. I don't want to go down there again. Not falling for that again. You? On day 83, I went back up to continue working on the roof, and unfortunately, it still wasn't enough cobblestone, but I was close. So I mined some cobblestone from a nearby mountain, and I finally have completed the skyscraper. Yes. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's done. It's done. It's now time to bask in its full beauty. Yes. It's so gorgeous. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is a crazy sight. This looks nuts. Dang, this is insane. It's now time to work on what I was gonna build inside. Before I tell you what I'm gonna make though, I need to gather one more thing before I get everything ready. Obsidian. I went back to the original island because I knew where I could get some obsidian, and I made sure to collect enough. Now that I finally have all the materials, I head back to the mainland and began to work on what will be built in this gracious temple, the Tri-Sheep Monument. I want to build 3 sheep heads, 2 in the sides and 1 on top in the middle, to show how much I've done for these holy mammals. I thought I had more than enough wool, but unfortunately, I only had enough for the first 2. Dude, oh my gosh, wait, this looks sick. It was time to get a lot more wool. Also, when I joined back in the game, a pig immediately died, which scared me. What the? On day 85, I began my journey of gathering wool, and it was actually going a lot better than I thought it would. What's nice about this version is passive mobs spawn a lot wherever you walk. And thankfully, there's only 2 passive mobs, so I got a lot of wool this day. I also ventured to places I've never gone before and saw some neat things I haven't seen yet. But on day 86, I did not get so lucky. I found some sheep, but I honestly didn't find much, just some cool terrain. I was also gathering flowers because I wanted to decorate the road to the skyscraper. No! That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I decided to make a grave for the sheep I totally did not kill on accident and continue with the hunt for wool. I got a decent amount, but not as much as I had hoped for. I'm gonna take one more day to gather as much wool as I can. Nothing super interesting happened on day 88, but I did manage to find a red mushroom under a tree. Now I have both mushrooms, which is kind of neat. I honestly think I spent a little too much time gathering wool, but at least I won't have to worry about running out. That is all that matters to me. On day 89, before I began to work on the 3rd head, I added some flowers along a trail to add to the entrance, and it was looking pretty nice. But now for the final head to finish this glorious temple. I got to work, and yeah, I still had like a ton of wool left, but whatever, it's not a big deal. It was finally done. The 3 sheep heads are now. Why does it look like that? Wow, it's really complete now, but I should probably clean up these torches. There, and we got a cool little shrine thing to go with it. Yeah, I'd say this is a success. My wooliness. Good night, guys, good night. So, this is the 3rd time I've done a 100 days video, and every time I've made one, something has gone wrong with the recording process. When you're recording 30 hours of footage, it's hard to perfect. From day 90 to day 99, I didn't realize the game footage was weirdly zoomed in, and I am so annoyed I didn't catch it sooner. I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do about this. Really frustrated with myself. Once again, we've reached the final 10 days. With the main goal down, I wasn't sure what else there was to do, so I experimented with what tools I could create. I found out that hoes actually exist in this version. Yeah, it turns out using a hoe can sometimes dig out seeds, which is neat. But now, I have found purpose. I know what I can do for the last 10 days. I want to turn that pit by my building into a lake and maybe build a farm on it. But first, I'll have to fill in all this water, which may take a very, very long time. Just kidding, I had no idea filling in water was this easy. Maybe it's an InfDev thing, but this literally took me 1 day. I also witnessed a pig drown, which is cool. Got him. I added some water streams that went into the lake on day 91, and I decided that I actually didn't want to build my farm there. So I decided to make my own little smaller lake on the side of the building, but this will take some actual terraforming. Thankfully, I have a ton of dirt built up. I won't run out, right? No, actually, yeah, it was fine. On day 92, I began to actually terraform the lake, and I actually managed to get this done pretty quickly. By the time I finished watering the hole, the sun set, so I'd say I got a pretty full day's worth of progress here. Now I just need to work on the actual farm. I finally could start the farm on day 93, and building in water sucks on this version so much. I was trying to figure out why all the water was flowing like that, and the noise was starting to become really annoying. But eventually I cleaned most of it up. But now I needed seeds, so I went to a place where I wouldn't mind desecrating. And that's when I found it. Hoe Cave, where hoes come to die. This is a stupid joke. I wasted some hoes at Hoe Cave and came back with just enough seeds to fill the farm out. Nice, the farm has begun. Oh, Perfect timing too. All my projects have ended up taking like 1 day, so I'm just gonna start something that I know will pan out for the rest of the video. What is a giant skyscraper if there isn't a poor dying town right beside it? I wanted to complete this image of the road, so I wanted to clear that hill and add a mini village, just to show how awesome my sheep temple is and how much better it is than this poor town. I cleared most of the hill, but I didn't have enough time. On day 95, I finished cleaning the hill and began to work on the pathways, and I also had a cool idea for the fences, but I couldn't figure out how to place these signs straight. While looking stuff up about Minecraft InfDev, I found out that the original leather armor was craftable with wool. What? Oh my gosh, shut up. Are you serious? No way. The original leather was wool? Bro, what the heck? This is crazy. Before I could figure out the science stuff though, the sun set. Okay, so I watched this awesome video by Falling Chicken MC about everything I could possibly need to know about Minecraft InfDev. And I really should have researched this earlier because I found out about a lot of things. 1, arrows can be crafted, but it takes iron instead of flint. 2, dungeons actually exist in this version of the game. And you can break the spawner and replace it, but it will turn into a pig spawner. I mean, you can have a fully functional food farm in a version that's 15 years old. I wish I knew this earlier. I really would have tried to find one. Also, minecarts are a thing, and they are kind of confusing. I don't get why they look like that. What? Why? Check it out. From a shrine to a throne. Look at all my beautiful people in this growing, luscious... Oh, my wheat! My wheat! Wait a second. Someone's stomping on my wheat. The pigs are trying to sabotage my glorious city. This is not gonna slide. We need to have a town meeting. Hello, my sheep overlords. I come to you with sad news. The pigs have infiltrated our glorious city and they're destroying the wheat farms. My woolliness, what shall I do? What is that? I should kill them all? I think you're right. You're so wise. That is what I have to do. Only sheep are allowed in our glorious lands. I almost finished the fence post, but the sun set. It's day 97. If we want to finish Pig Village and throw them into poverty, we'll need to be quick. Okay, so fun fact, if you place a sign on the ground with a sign already placed, it just places a second sign. And if you break it, you only get one back, so that's cool. I normally don't do anything during the nights because it would turn 30 hours of recording into 60 hours of recording, but I did decide to build into the night because honestly, I was running out of time to do everything I wanted to do. Whoa, oh my gosh, there's one in the temple. Oh, no, no, I'll protect you. Get out of here. That's right. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Here, eat, you must be hungry. Yummy. Anyways. On day 90, I finally finished Pig Village and extended the fence a little bit, and it's exactly what I wanted it to look like. Sad and depressing. Nothing but the worst for the dirty pigs. I wanted to add a ring of flowers around Wheat Lake, but I ran out of roses, so I decided to go where I've never gone before, and I saw some pretty cool land. When I turned back, though, I got this really cool view of everything. Dude. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it from this angle. Just don't mind that, because why would I bother with that? But like, look at that. After admiring my hard work for a bit, the sun set, but I wasn't done yet. I tried finding creepers to kill for gunpowder, but unfortunately, I did not get a single piece. Sheeps rule, pigs drool. Only one more day until we reach day 100. Honestly, at this point, everything felt pretty complete, so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Dude, I am blinged out. I wanted to make a diamond block, but it wasn't happening. Hello, any pigs in Pig Village? Hello? It's like they don't want to live here. Oh, no, that looks good. That is nice. I decided to move the graves from behind the building to the rest of them because honestly, it kind of felt wrong having them be hidden from everyone else. I also finally managed to get a permanent resident of Pig Village. Why can't you go in the village? Go. Okay, you know what? They don't know how. They don't know how. Go. It's your home. No. You want to be there. You want to be there. I'm not taking no for an answer. Go in there. Haha, entrapment, you're stuck here. Welcome to Pig Village, freak. Oh, you're trying to get out, but you can't. You're just too stupid to figure it out. That's why you're in there and I'm out here. My sheep overlords, it is done. I've done everything you've asked. I've made a beautiful city in your name. We've risen above the pigs, clearly. What? There is more to do. Like what? Ah, I see. So just killing the pigs isn't enough. I know what I must do. There's one more day. One more day. As long as the pigs roam free, this challenge is not over. It's time to bring their permanent end, which means we need to get a lot of gunpowder tonight. Oh yeah, this is when I found out I messed up my footage, by the way. It was like this for 4 hours. No, no, no. 4 hours it was like that? Throughout the night, I got a total of 3 gunpowder. But the sun was rising, and it was now day 100. It's now the final day, day 100. I made a vow to the sheep gods, and I intend to keep that promise. It's time to purge all the pigs from this land and take back what is rightfully ours. Let the purge begin. It was worth it. I hear them. I hear them. You will never win. Ha 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 ha. I'm evil. Just kidding, I'm the good guy. I have to go back to the tower. There's no more time to kill any more pigs. This is all of them, right here, in the palm of my hand. I've brought what you've asked for. All the pigs, all the remaining pigs in this world in my inventory. And I fully intend to get rid of them all, permanently. And there's only one way to do that. To make sure this is centered, or else this won't work. It's time. Everyone, this has been 100 days in Minecraft InfDev, and the sheep have won. And with balance being restored, the challenge is over. Every time I do one of these challenges where I go back into an earlier version of the game, like my Xbox 360 video, which you should totally check out after this, it's pretty cool. I asked myself the same question: is the game still fun despite it being so old? Honestly, I'm kind of mixed. I did have some fun at the end playing around in my silly little town, but I'm gonna be real, the lack of features here really hurt this time. I genuinely don't mind not being able to sprint, but a lot of things like the tool durability and the no crouching and the lava, oh god, the lava, really made this challenge less fun. Overall, I still enjoyed myself, but my fun came in waves. If I had to rate my time in Minecraft InfDev, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Fun, but flawed. For anyone curious, I'd give the old Xbox 360 experience an 8.5 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm still a growing channel, so if you could subscribe and like the video, that would mean a lot to me. But only if you feel like I deserve it. Who knows, maybe I'll try the other old versions of the game so I can truly compare them all and determine what is the best version to play old Minecraft on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.